going on, guys? I know it's been way too long since I've done a video, and I apologize to people that have been following me for a real long time, and you know, I want to get back into doing videos, and I was really hopeful that I was going to be able to do that kind of, you know, in the summer of last year, and I just kind of fell out for a little bit, but I want to assure people that have been following me for a long time that I do plan on getting back into doing videos here for this year. I think I just kind of needed some time to myself. I'm dealing with a lot of problems here in Peru with different projects I'm involved with. You know, I've kind of learned the hard way about how things work in this part of the world, and there's just a lot of unfortunate situations that I got myself involved with, which I'll perhaps go a little bit more in detail in a later video. But I do like it here. You know, it's pretty hot. You know, but it's in the middle of the jungle. One of the guys that I was with, you know, he calls it the biggest city in the world, and I thought that was kind of an interesting concept. And I was, he's explaining it. It's like, oh, it's easy to get lost here. You know, you kind of come in to Iquitos on a map, and you start zooming out, and there's not another city for like 900 to 1,000 kilometers. I mean, it is really in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, and I think there's a lot of really interesting opportunities with that. So, I bought some land. I've got 30 acres so far. I'm looking to buy more. I'm probably gonna have to wait on that for now until I kind of get some more reassurance with some of the projects that I've been involved with. But I just kind of had some setbacks, and it's taken up a lot of my time. And there's also the language barrier, because I don't speak Spanish yet, so I'm trying to learn more Spanish. I've been using an app called Duolingo to really help improve that, and I think that's a great way to learn. If there's people out there that are looking to learn a second language, I think Duolingo is probably one of the best apps around to get into that, and it's free. So, there's really good nightlife here. I've been going out a lot, at least in kind of the November, December time frame. There's not a lot of places, but the places they do have, they don't close, and so it's an interesting place, interesting eclectic here of people, and it's really isolated. So there's good things and bad things about that. The internet has been real bad. I never thought I was going to have the issues with internet, that I've been having here. But, it's they only have one company that has a fiber optic line that actually physically ran a cable through the jungle, and it's extremely expensive. So it's not really something that I can afford just yet. Perhaps if I get a house or something in the city, and I could set up maybe a little bit of a business or something to kind of offset some of the costs, that might be a way to do it, or perhaps partner with somebody out there. But the internet's it's really strange. There's one plan that gets pretty high speeds, with the cell phone plan, but it'll go from like really fast, and it'll drop to like nothing in just the blink of an eye, and it's really frustrating sometimes. Like, just stuff just does not work on the internet, and part of that is those services, they use like a radar, and it kind of they beam it across the jungle to somewhere else, and if there's weather, it's the rainforest, so it rains almost every day in different parts of the jungle, so it's you're dealing with that. You're dealing with the heat. Like, sometimes when it gets real hot, like, they have to physically like turn it off because the cables will fry. Sometimes in the afternoons, like I've noticed that when a ton of people are kind of out and on their phone, especially in one particular location, like it's like the internet just shuts down. So just a lot of problems with that. So I'm not gonna probably be able to do some of the same type of live streams that I used to do before. I'll see if I can find a reliable spot. There's a few in the city where I might be able to do some live streams from time to time, but that's just some of the challenges with being in a third world country. And so here I'm interested in getting the passport. That's the big reason I'm here. The big reason I'm going to be staying. And it's roughly about a three-year time frame to stay here and get the passport, and that's something that will open up opportunities with some of these crypto exchanges and different things like that, where I'm not going to have to deal with some of the regulations and exchanges that are blocking Americans, and are going to have a lot more freedom with that. So, but we'll see, because when I first came here, and that was kind of really my track plan, and then things kind of changed politically. Like, there's a new president that came into power. There's a lot of controversy around that, much like in the U.S. and he has kind of a socialist communist plan that he's kind of implementing, and so they're saying that Peru could go the way of Venezuela, and if that happens, that might make the passport a little bit less appealing. So, but right now I have temporary residence. I'm working towards permanent residence, and I'm definitely going to be doing that. And then I'll assess the passport options, when that time comes. But I was looking to perhaps travel to Eastern Europe, or a few other places where there's some other opportunities with the passport, and I just kind of got stuck here because there's a lot of open projects that I have, and a lot of problems that I've been dealing with, and just a lot of horrible people. I hate to say that, but it's really the truth. I've met a lot of expats and gringos, I guess, if you want to look at it that way, and just been really kind of getting a feel for how things work around here, and unfortunately you're just dealing with a lot of people that are just not trustworthy, and it's difficult to do business. It's difficult to say you want to invest in something. It's there's a lot of angles that people can play to steal your money, and I've run into some horrible situations. I mean, even with my lawyer, like I've got a situation with my lawyer that's it's really bad. So I'm gonna have to try to find another lawyer, but the lawyers here themselves are snakes. So it's really difficult. So I'm trying to work with that situation as best I can, and I want to do more updates with things that are going on in crypto. I want to get back into doing videos. I kind of miss doing that. There's a lot of work involved with that. I've found a couple of guys that might be able to help me with some video editing, and I'm finding some different ways to really kind of spice up some of the content that I'm putting out there, and I think that'll be that'll be good for kind of like the crypto YouTuber space. I know it's kind of like a kind of a cringy thing, like to be kind of label yourself as like a crypto YouTuber, but it is kind of like the niche that I've been involved with, for the past 4 or 5 years or so. I was kind of contemplating, like, is that really something that I want to pursue? Is this really what I want to do? And with my interests with shamanism and ayahuasca, I've kind of been contemplating some of the things that I want to do with my future. And so we'll see. But I'm not going to promise to be doing videos like every day like I was doing in the past, all the way back in 2017. But I will be doing more regular videos this year. I'm really going to work hard to put out some content and do more updates and be more active with my followers. And so be looking out for that. Other than that, I do have a community on Telegram, a private chat. So I'll put some of the information with that below. Telegram's probably my top app if you're looking to get in contact with me. Here they utilize WhatsApp a lot more, but I'm kind of using that a little bit more for personal reasons. So Telegram has been more of my crypto app. So that's kind of what I've been using. So, yeah, I'll be looking forward to. I'm going to be doing some videos here real soon, kind of going in depth on each of the individual projects I've been involved with, and show you guys, my thoughts and where I see the opportunity. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one.